Welcome back to the LeaderFIT vlog series, where we are continuing our conversation about getting leader fit for the work of leading inclusion, access, and equity. Now, you remember this vlog series is really just an extension of our Closing Gaps by Opening Spaces vlog, which is about an intentional and impactful leader shift. And this is a shift in how we lead this work, shifting from a singular approach to a more holistic leadership approach and framework. And in this vlog series, as we continue in episode 6, we have been getting leader fit that's focused, intentional, and tracking our leader moves that impact this work. So if you are ready to continue getting leader fit, then let's jump right into our episode 6 conversation. We are on the air. So by now, if you've been joining us and utilizing some of these leader moves, I imagine that you're pretty fit right now and you're starting to see the collective impact of your work and leader moves, which means that my goal as your personal leader fit trainer, I'm meeting that goal. And what I intend to do today is continue to challenge you, encourage you, and equip you with specific leader moves designed to help you do 3 things. And that is stay focused on the work, be intentional in prioritizing the work. And then number 3, tracking it on your calendar so you can work on the work and even measure your impact on teacher growth and student learning, particularly for those students with disabilities, right? So here we go. Let's jump right into what I like to call our Leader Fit warm-up, where we're simply recapping, reviewing the framework of drivers that support instructional excellence and the designs that sustain instructional excellence in our co-taught classrooms. So you remember those core 4 drivers that support instructional excellence. And then you remember those core 4 designs that sustain instructional excellence. So I hope that quick warm-up review helped frame for those of you that are new and reframe for those of you that are rejoining us your leadership perspective, as well as helped prioritize the work because it's time to get leader fit and work on the work. And in this episode, we're going to get fit with the design that sustains the work called Action Plan GPS. And this is really about having a laser focused and engaging in what I call the granular positioning for success. And remember, this design that sustains co-teaching excellence is about creating and using a 45 or 60 or even a 90-day action plan that truly serves as your roadmap, your monitoring and accountability of those very specific practices and priorities, those strategies and interventions that you have established to improve outcomes for students with disabilities in your schools. And at its core, this is about engaging, quite frankly, in the continuous improvement cycle and shifting from those grand school improvement plans, which are really important, to those granular action plans that truly position you for success and helps you focus on those systems of success. So how do you get fit and stay fit so you can make an impact on instructional excellence for students with disabilities? Well, let's check out these leader moves that can impact and improve the efficiency and effectiveness of teacher instructional practices and subsequently improve student learning outcomes. And of course, as you know, these leader moves are aligned with our Leader Fit guide of being focused, intentional, trackable. Let's jump right into those leader moves. First leader move, develop a co-teaching or SWD action plan that is aligned to your school improvement goals, right? So consider where you are and collaboratively establish with your leadership team those benchmark measures. So for many of you, you've probably already made this first move, which is great. And because you already made this first move, I'm going to challenge you to leverage these next moves with the kind of intentionality that leads you and your schools to those desired outcomes. All right. So leader move number 2, meet with your leadership team and other key stakeholders to regularly discuss, decide, and design those action plan strategies and next steps. Sounds pretty simple, right? But here's what this looks like. It looks like discussing next steps, discussing your progress towards your goals, engaging in solution seeking, being creative and innovative, celebrating success, um, embracing the challenge, because truly this is the work. I had teachers on the leadership team who initially expressed a desire to serve on our teams. And although we were very clear about how leaders serve in our schools, some did not truly grasp the concept and the practice that they would truly be playing a very active role in implementing, supporting, and even monitoring the implementation of our school improvement initiatives and strategies. And that's because many leadership teams have not made a leader shift in their thinking. So I want you to think about that. Leader move number 3, share that action plan with all, not just those who work on the plan. So not just with your leadership team. So establish, review, and continuously, as a school, reinforce a collective commitment to stay focused on the work. So this might look like you inviting others to provide feedback during the course of those 45, 60, 90 day, and I might even say a 30-day action plan. And one of the things that has been really great to see with schools and teams is how others um, are not only aware of the priorities that have been established, but in many cases, they're intimately intrigued in the progress and impact. So, how do you cultivate that kind of culture as a leader is really important. Leader move number 4, all right? Hey, revise your co-teaching action plan if needed, right? If it's not working at the end of the semester, you're not seeing the kind of progress because you're meeting with your leadership team regularly and you're looking at that and you're using your data to inform your decisions, do that. But utilize your data to inform your decisions, to gain new insight, and to be introspective as a leader. What does this mean for you? How are you leading? What are some things that perhaps you might need to do differently to challenge, to encourage, to push your teams, and to support them in the work? Here's leader move number 5, really. It's just cycling through these steps again and again. And so none of this is particularly new for those of you that have been engaged in school improvement work. The only difference is you truly have a laser focus on what is critically important in your school as it relates to students with disabilities. Now, here's the key really to all of these leader moves, and it's the final step to get fit. And it's one that's probably the most challenging of them all. Put it on your calendar and track your work. Right? So listen, leaders, being leader fit is not just about hard work. It's hands-on work. And when you are fit, means you're focused, you're intentional, and you're tracking it, you can make a positive and healthy impact on the outcomes for your students with disabilities. Listen, I look forward to you joining me for our next LeaderFIT vlog workout. As always, I want to invite you to check out our Lead Embrace app, where you have access to all of our vlog episodes, including those from previous years and from my colleagues. And you even have access to your personal LeaderFIT tracker with even more leader moves available to you. So our goal, as always, is really just to put these practical tools in your hands so that you can prioritize the work and then work on the work. So, hey, go get leader fit.